Howdy partners, we're the Chain Lift. He's Mark,
Yep.
I'm Adam. In this video we're going to be talking about the coasters of 2019.
Yep.
And we're going to be ranking the ones that we want to ride the most.
That's right. And this is for disclosure. We're only going to do North America.
Yeah.
We thought about doing the world, but we thought we'd want to focus on the rides that we know we're going to get a chance to ride or could ride. That's kind of in our vicinity.
Yeah. So these are coasters that we are most looking forward to ride that are accessible for us to ride.
But we're definitely going to talk about the ones around the world too throughout this long off season.
Yeah.
So, but this one we're going to focus on North America, and we'll
That's
get
right.
that out of the way.
We're going to do top five.
Let's just go.
Let's go. Okay, number 5 for me, West Coast Racers at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
That's right.
It's the racing coaster. It's a Mobius coaster.
Mobius coaster.
Mobius. It's Magic Mountain's second Mobius coaster.
Yep.
Because Twisted Colossus is the other one. I think it looks fun. I don't think it's going to be the best coaster of 2019 or anything, but I think
4 launches.
It has 4 launches.
It's kind of cheating because there's you just launched on the same 2.
It has cool early 2000s theming.
Yes, has some high five
From
elements.
Pimp My Ride.
You've been officially Pimp Daddy.
You've officially been Pimp Daddy.
Exhibit. It has a lot. I think this ride got a lot of maybe unfair slack.
Yeah.
I know everyone wanted a big, huge thing. It's Six Flags. They're not gonna.
Right.
They're not that kind of park anymore. So
Yeah.
they'll build a Goliath over Georgia.
Yeah, they
Or,
haven't done stuff like that.
In a long
They're not
time.
really competing for the tallest or coasters anymore. But I mean, I understand why people are a little bit disappointed by the announcement for this ride. But I still think it looks fun.
I do too.
And I think like with the racing, the high five element, and the inversions over each other, and the interaction, I think it's gonna be super fun.
And Lord knows what's gonna happen in that pit stop. You might get some guys you've never heard of talking to you on that show.
From the show, yeah. Who knows? I mean, maybe people in California really like West Coast choppers or customs. West Coast customs. That's
West
what it
Coast
is.
Customs.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, the station looks pretty cool, I guess. I mean, it's the garage, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What's
I think it's
your
gonna be a fun
5?
one. It's gonna be a fun one. I don't remember. Oh, it's West Coast Racers.
All right. Yeah. Well,
So we already talked about it.
yeah.
It looks like a coaster with 4 launches and some high five elements.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So number 4 for me. I'm looking at my list here. Okay, number 4 for me. Going on to another Six Flags park over in Gurnee, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I
That's
couldn't remember
right.
if that was Waynesville. That's Aurora.
That's Aurora,
Okay,
Illinois.
Gurnee. Yeah. Okay.
Swing.
Swing,
just-
swing.
Hit the microphone.
The microphone.
I was
Okay.
very excited when you said Wayne's World.
So Maxx Force is number 4 for me. This is an S&S coaster, I believe.
It is an S&S
It's
coaster.
a launch coaster. It has the fastest acceleration of any coaster in North America or the world.
So it's
I think at least North America, because I don't know if that coaster at Ferrari World is the faster acceleration.
the record is it gets you 78 miles per hour in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Which is
Which
the
is
fastest
fast.
acceleration.
Yes.
It has the tallest double Lubin version.
Yeah.
Tallest double inversion, 175 feet.
Yeah.
It has the fastest inversion at 60 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Looks like that little inline twist.
Yeah. I would have this coaster higher if it was longer.
It's very short.
Yeah.
And I still hate that the only video they released was that sort of chopped up.
You can't really tell what's going on
No.
necessarily. I mean, I kind of got an idea of what it does. It's pretty quick, though. I almost wish they would do 2 laps of it.
I know, it's pretty short. I'm also very curious. It looks like when you end, you drop right into the station. You notice
I
that?
think so, yeah.
It looks like that might hurt a little bit.
I hope there's a little bit of space for you to coast down to a stop. Because it looks...
Don't look like it.
I've never been on full throttle, but I always thought it looked weird when you come up the last top hat before the station. It breaks as you're before you even get to the bottom. It starts breaking. It looks like. So I hope it doesn't do that.
I'm sure we'll talk about more soon. So my number 4 is Copperhead Strike. So I'm very now. If I had to guess, I think this is gonna be the best coaster of 2019. But and this I'm the top 5. I'm not ranking by what I think's the best. We forgot to say it's top. I'm ranking by. I'm looking at it as what I'm most curious about or most intrigued about.
Like,
so
what, if you had to pick which one to ride,
yeah,
this is your
yeah.
like
But
order.
but I think Copperhead Strike's probably gonna be, to me, it's probably the best of 2019. But
I think so too. I think it's good.
but it's they had me at JoJo Roll. I think Maxx building this, and there's not a whole lot of Maxx in America.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they're starting to get noticed because we wrote Time Traveler, and Time Traveler
fantastic.
is fantastic.
It's great.
And when I saw Copperhead Strike, I thought Time Traveler immediately.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Time Traveler.
Minus the spinning.
Mm-hmm. You got cool vertical loop. I love like the fence, like the theming of it. It has the cool like almost like farm fence around it.
Yeah, I love the theming.
The station's great. You got JoJo rolling to that station. And I think somebody's be talking to you with the snakes in the barn. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, yep. And then you launch out of there. The theming is excellent.
2 launches, and the second one you don't even really stop. You kind of just
Right.
you
go right up. Yep. I think it's gonna be good. I agree with you though. I think it's probably gonna be the best new coaster of 2019 in North America. But
there's just 3 other coasters to me that I'm more intrigued by.
Right.
That's all.
Because they're more unique.
Or there's something different.
Right.
But
Well, let's talk about
I
that.
also love the rust color of the track.
Yeah. So that was your number 4, correct?
Yes.
My number 3 is Copperhead Strike. For all the things you said, I think the theming looks great. The mat coasters are awesome. The launch coaster is awesome. I think this will be one of the probably best coasters. I mean, a lot of people are going to like Fury better than this ride, but I could see this being right up there with Fury.
I do too.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome. I think it's going to be a great coaster. So,
Great logo.
Yeah, great logo.
Sharp logo. Cedar Fair.
They've been knocking out of the park with the logos.
That
lately.
Yukon Striker logo is very snazzy too, myself. And I still want. I just want a gray shirt with just that logo right there.
Yeah.
The Yukon Strike. When I go there, the spring Canada's Wonderland.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So that's my number 3 now, huh?
Yep, you're on number 3.
We are in Gurney, Illinois, for sure.
No,
And this is
not Aurora.
not Aurora.
Swing. Okay.
This is Maxx Force. I
Really?
don't need to delve into it much more.
Yeah.
I find this very intriguing only because there's not very many SNS coasters. We rode Powder. It was a
Powder Keg
Powder Keg.
at Silver Dollar City.
My biggest surprise on the entire trip. That ride is awesome.
Yeah, that was
Super
good.
awesome.
I was gonna say it blew me away because my expectations were so low for it.
Oh,
It was excellent.
excellent.
I liked it a lot. Yeah.
So I'm very curious. This being an SNS coaster, this ride I was very shocked. Like we kind of knew it was net. We kind of knew it was SNS ahead of time, but like it's weird seeing Six Flags put that in one of their parks because they has not been doing this stuff lately.
Right.
And so I'm very curious about it.
Yeah, I was super excited when they announced Maxx Force because
I think we got the winner between Magic Mountain and that. I'd rather Max. I think most people would pick Maxx Force too.
Maxx Force over West Coast Racers. Oh, I agree. Yeah, so that's why I was really excited that our home Six Flags Park was getting this ride because it's super unique for Six Flags to add a coaster like this because they do a lot of clones and stuff, and even though they've done the RMCs lately, but yeah, I don't know, really excited that they're adding this coaster. To the lineup.
I'm very, very excited.
And I'm excited to find out what that launch feels like.
Me too.
Yeah.
2 seconds, 78 miles per hour.
It's fast.
It'll be a little jarring.
Yeah.
And we'll see what that drop into the station. So you could lose your spines.
You're gonna go
between
from
the whole
like
thing.
70 to 0 miles an hour, and this probably broke the record for the fastest deceleration.
Probably. Why don't you add that one, Six Flags? The other, yeah. Yeah, all right.
Okay, number 2. Okay, number 2 is the secret Harry Potter coaster coming to Universal Studios in Florida. We kind of know what the theming is. It looks like it's going to kind of touch on a lot of Harry Potter.
Looks like it's
stories.
Hagrid. The big
Hagrid.
rumor is it's Hagrid's bike.
His motorcycle with
Is
the side cart thing.
And you're going to be going to the Forbidden Forest.
Yeah.
So
I think there's going to be multiple scenes probably, but I think a lot of Forbidden Forest.
yeah, and it looks like, I was doing some digging into it. Excuse me on my contact. It looks like in the overhead, people are getting great shots of it. It looks like they're building like a section. Looks like it's gonna be Hagrid's hut. And it looks like the track kind of goes around. There's gonna be some animatronics all over. I'm expecting some screens. Universal Studios, they built fabulous theming rides.
Oh, they do, yeah.
And this looks like it's going to be nothing short of amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I think is it Intamin that's building this
Intamin
coaster?
is building it.
Which I love Intamin. So yeah, I'm really excited and really curious to find out what this coaster is going to be. I love Harry Potter, so I'm excited about that.
What's the spider's name?
Aragog.
Aragog. I'm sure he's
Yes.
going to make an appearance, right?
Yep.
Who else do you think is going to make an appearance in that Forbidden Forest?
The giants, the centaurs. Maybe Dolores Umbridge. She got kidnapped back there.
It's a Harry Potter lesson. You didn't know you were going to get in this, did you?
Well, the giants took her. Well, no, the centaurs took her. She was being mean. So, anyways, I think...
Do you think Madame McGonagall is going to be in there?
Professor McGonagall?
Professor McGonagall?
Show her some respect.
Sorry.
Not McGonagall. It's just McGonagall.
She's a wonderful actress.
It's going to have launch. I'm assuming it's going to have multiple launches.
Yeah,
It's not really
it
from the overhead pictures, it doesn't look like there's really like a hill necessarily. I think
There's a couple cool, like, there's a
Yeah.
one you kind of go up and it goes down.
Right.
I think you might be going backwards a little bit
yeah, I think
potentially
there's a
on
part
there.
that you go backwards.
Yeah.
Is there a drop track portion?
It looks like there might be. This thing has everything, it looks like.
Yeah, and because I think Universal, they pull out all the stops for their rides, and like the technology they do is, up to the most advanced technology you can get.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be cool.
It looks
Yes.
awesome.
Is that your number 2?
There's my number 2.
Okay.
My number 2 is Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter.
What are your thoughts on Harry Potter?
I probably already said him.
Yeah.
Number 1.
My number 1 is Steel Curtain.
Shut up.
Over at Kennywood, Steel Curtain. I do think, like we said, I think Copperhead Strike is probably going to be a better coaster, and I think the Harry Potter coaster could be more fun, but I'm most curious to try Steel Curtain. Like, if I had to choose between all of them to just ride one, it'd be that one, because it is wacky looking, it's funky looking, has the most inversions in North America. All those reasons, I am very curious to ride it, and we are going to be riding it. We're going to Kennywood for the first time.
Yes, can't wait. Especially on that Phantom's Revenge, too.
Yeah, I'm excited to ride that.
That green and black butte.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a beaut.
It is a butte. My number 1's Steel Curtain, too.
Yeah.
So like, there's a lot of reasons why I'm most curious about it. Obviously, it's an odd looking coaster. It's S&S, like I said, with Maxx Force.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to expect. There's a lot of inversions on this thing. It has like banana
roll.
rolls and a sea serpent, and it has the biggest inversion. I think it's the biggest.
tallest
Is
inversion?
it just in America or the world now?
I believe it's the world.
It's a 197-foot fake out inverting.
Yeah.
Just like even like the supports, like we said, it almost looks like scaffold, like
Scaffolding.
full,
Yeah.
it's just like kind of. It's just a very weird looking coaster, and
Yeah.
I can't tell if like I think it could potentially be like just like mind blowingly awesome, or it could be just, hey, that was a ride. You know, like, I mean,
Yeah, I do think it's either going to be really, really good if it's done right, or I think it could be disappointing. I don't think it's going to be in the middle. I kind of feel like it's going to be
there's a lot going on.
one end or the other. Yeah.
I do like the one section I know is going to be completely awesome. Is like it does that Top Gun stall, and it goes
Over
into
the
that
pad.
dive loop over
Yeah.
the water. Like that part I know is going to be really cool. Like it does have a lot of inversions, but one thing that gives me, and hope's the wrong word, but I'm comforted by is all the inversions are very big inversions though.
Yeah.
Not a lot of quick like inline
Right.
twists and like where you can't breathe. It's a lot of big drops, a lot of big inversions.
That is good. That helps. Definitely.
Um,
Very curious to ride it.
Yeah, and I'm no Steelers fan. We're Lions fan. I mean, we're loser Lions fans. But
Yeah.
but the whole like area though, I'm intrigued by because they're doing a lot over there.
Yeah, it looks fun. Like they have a lot of interactive stuff. I think the whole project is going to be really cool. And if I was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I'd be
ecstatic.
pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was Lions team, just put a big toilet
It'd just be a big paper bag that you
put over your head.
And I hope that the trains for the coaster are footballs.
I don't think they are. We've already
Probably
seen them.
not, but I hope they are.
They're not. I'm sorry.
I'm excited to check it out though. It's
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I hope, anyways.
Hope Terry Bradshaw's at the opening. I have no idea why I didn't, but
That guy's looking bad lately.
yeah, sweet Hulk Hogan here. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, that's it.
That's it. Yukon Striker was my number 6, by the way.
It was. I'm very excited to ride it.
And Kentucky Flyers.
Kentucky Fly looks really good too.
Yeah.
Yukon Striker, just briefly, like my number 6 too. It's a dive
coaster. That's the reason I didn't put it on there. Yeah.
But I am fully expecting it to be the best dive coaster in the world.
Yeah.
Well, in North America, I don't know. I haven't been on the LS. I'm not gonna say that.
North America, yeah, I agree.
You know, you got more versions. That vertical loop. You know, that drop into the tunnel between Vortex is gonna be awesome.
Yeah. I expect it to be the best dive in the world. So.
And we're gonna be there and ride that this spring too. And I can't wait.
Yeah.
So I have my gray shirt right at the logo ready. And with that,
very demanding with his shirts.
I'm very demanding. I'll buy one.
Yeah.
So the comment section, you tell us your top 5 coasters you're most intrigued by. You can put it as the ones you think is going to be the best in order, but we just looked at intrigued wise. You can do that, whatever you want.
Yep.
You can follow us on the old channel of Twitter there. Yep. We got pinned to our page the store with our shirts. Yeah. We got a lot of new cool things coming. You're going to be blown away by what this guy's doing.
I'm excited. Yeah.
It's not just our logos anymore. We got some ideas here, folks.
Yeah. Say no more.
Say no more.
They'll be out soon though. But in the meantime, you can check out our logo shirts, different colors. Get one. Get one.
That's it.
Yep.
We're getting out of here.
All right. See you guys. I got it. See ya.
Living on your own definitely has its perks. Swing, you know, because your mom doesn't tell you to turn down the stereo and junk like that, you know, which is a real drag. Swing, you know, because moms are genetically programmed to hate music played at the appropriate level, right? I mean, and my dad, forget about it. Swing. He can ruin a Led Zeppelin reunion concert, you know what I mean? Swing, because he hates any music played at the appropriate level. Swing.